Coming to you from the Lydia Media Studios in the heart of Lewiston, Auburn, it's Lydia's Lunch Bunch, LA's afternoon morning show with Mark and Pam. We're covering news and events in the greater LA area and talking to the people making a difference in our community. Feel free to share your comments, questions, or suggestions via email at podcast@lydiamediallc.com.
Today's show is brought to you by Ruper's Beverage and Redemption. When it comes to beer, wine, and spirits, don't botch it, squatch it. At 4 locations in Lewiston, Auburn, and Oxford. Learn more at rupersbeverage.com. And remember, the party starts at Ruper's.
Was that our studio audience?
Yes.
Giving it up for Ruper's? Love it.
Who doesn't love Ruper's?
It is a Ruper's Beverage and Redemption Tasting Tales Friday, as Pam and I will be sampling Tides and Vibes Cocktails Espresso Martini.
The name itself, right?
Yeah.
Tides and Vibes. I like it.
Yeah, this one's made with vodka. We'll have more details for you coming up here in just a bit. But you know, it is a Friday. It's a Tasting Tales Friday. And our motto for Tasting Tales is...
News before booze.
You got it. So let's take a look at some headlines for Friday, July 17th.
The Sun-Journal reports that the Lewiston City Council will consider removing Ward 6 Councilor David Chittum as president of the council on Tuesday. Ward 7 Councilor Brett Martell requested the agenda item after the council discovered that Chittum was seeking alternative funding for a city position that was eliminated from the council's final budget in May.
The state of Maine held its 8th annual opioid summit in Bangor yesterday. Last year, the state recorded a 46% reduction in fatal overdoses. Maine CDC Director Dr. Pruteri Va said since 2019, more than 600,000 doses of naloxone have been distributed, contributing to over 12,600 potentially fatal overdose reversals.
Androscoggin County Commissioners voted 4-3 to reject a proposal by Auburn Mayor Jeff Harmon to merge dispatch services with Lewiston Auburn. The Androscoggin County Dispatch Center will not be moving to Auburn Hall when Lewiston Auburn 911 Emergency Communications relocates this fall.
And a groundbreaking ceremony for Martell, a new senior living community at the former Martell School site, took place yesterday on Lisbon Street in Lewiston. City Administrator Brian Cainrath said, quote, Martell takes a site with a meaningful past and gives it a future that meets one of the clearest needs in our city and state. Now it's time for the weather.
Rain or shine, it's all okay. Grab your uke and start the day. You don't need perfect skies above. Hey, just a song and a little love.
Mostly sunny today. We'll have a high of 79 and a low of 56. Cloudy with some evening showers tomorrow. High of 78 and a low of 55. Sunshine returns on Sunday with a high of 76 and a low of 61. I like these temps because it's great to open the windows at night and get that clean, cool, fresh air.
Yep, so comfortable to sleep in, too.
Exactly.
In sports, the Red Sox host the Tampa Bay Rays in a day-night doubleheader today. First pitches are scheduled for 1:30 and 7 p.m.
You watching?
Oh, yes.
Both?
I'm back. I'm back in. I'm on the bandwagon.
Long day of baseball.
I can handle it.
I wonder how many people go to both games.
I think in Boston, a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
Baseball, it's a religion in Boston.
The Maine Shrine Lobster Bowl Classic is tomorrow afternoon at Lewiston High School. The event showcases over 140 of the state's top graduating football players and cheerleaders from more than 60 schools and raises money for Shriners Children's Hospitals. For tickets, visit mainshrinelobsterbowl.com.
And Argentina will play Spain in the World Cup final on Sunday afternoon.
Oh, boy.
That is your news, weather, and sports. And right now it's time for the podcast segment that is Sweeping the Twin Cities. It's time for famous people birthdays.
They're famous. It's their birthdays. It's famous people birthdays. It's famous people birthdays.
Let's take a look at FPBs for July the 17th, shall we?
I guess.
All right. I mean, we got one really good one on there, Pam. Kind of. Okay. Opinions vary.
I'm curious on which one you think is really good.
Of course, I'm speaking about Alex Winter.
Oh, I thought you were thinking...
Yeah, I'm joking about Alex Winter. Alex Winter is 61 years old today. You might remember him as Bill S. Preston Esquire in Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, and the sequels, Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey and Bill and Ted Face the Music.
Yeah, nobody knew who he was until you said what movie he was in.
That's true.
But that's okay. Happy birthday, Alex.
I mean, he's alongside Keanu Reeves, and look what happened to their careers. One went, and the other went,
Are those official sound effects?
Yes, those are official Hollywood terms for how your career is going. I figured we'd show Alex a little love here on the Lunch Bunch.
All right.
You know? Of course, I was talking about David Hasselhoff.
David Hasselhoff. How is he still relevant?
Because you don't hassle the Hoff. That's how. He is 70.
I want to get a hold of his manager. He's done something right.
He is 74 years old today. He gained prominence in the soap opera The Young and the Restless.
No, he didn't.
He did. Well,
no, he didn't.
Recognition.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. He was on the show, Pam. He was in the credits. He was on The Young and the Restless from 1975 to 82 as Dr. Snapper Foster.
Snapper. Okay.
Who's going to see that doctor? Anywho. He also played Michael Knight on Knight Rider, and of course, lifeguard Mitch Buchanan on Baywatch.
That's where it happened.
That's where it all went uphill, kind of. And then he was in a bunch of movies like Dodgeball and the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
I mean, some big movies there. I mean, Dodgeball was pretty awesome.
Yeah. Piranha 3DD.
Yeah. That was a good movie.
And he's also a singer. I don't know if you knew that about the Hoff.
I think I have, yeah.
But if you go out to Europe, he's like Taylor Swift out there.
No.
All right. He has 15 studio albums, which sold mostly in German-speaking parts of Europe. And he's also been a judge on America's Got Talent and Britain's Got Talent.
Yep.
Yeah, David Hasselhoff, a judge of talent. Go figure. Bassist Geezer Butler of Black Sabbath is 77 years old today. And rounding out FPBs for July the 17th is legendary sportscaster Vern Lundquist, who is 86 years old today. Vern has done it all. He's called over 20 different sports during his career, including SEC college football, the Masters, the NCAA college basketball tournament, Sunday night NFL football, the Winter Olympics, swimming, diving, gymnastics, boxing, track and field, volleyball. The list goes on. Those are your FPBs. Now it's time for some OTDs. It happened on this day. It happened on this day. It happened on this day.
Not sure why this is relevant, but 11 years ago in 2015, Ant-Man was released, starring Paul Rudd.
You don't know why it's relevant? We do movie releases all the time on OTDs.
Ant-Man?
I think Paul Rudd drew the short straw when it came to superheroes.
Yes.
You know?
Definitely.
Calling all his relatives and friends. Hey, I'm going to be in a Marvel movie. Oh, man, you're going to be Thor? No. You're going to be Iron Man? No. What are you going to be? I'm going to be Ant-Man. All right, see you later.
Lose my number.
Yeah.
27 years ago in 1999, Helen Hunt married Hank Azaria. They filed for divorce in December of 2000.
So they didn't last very long.
That didn't last.
A few months. Yeah. But Hank Azaria, known for doing a lot of voices on The Simpsons, including bartender Moe, Chief Wiggum, comic book guy, Professor Frink, and Cletus Spuckler.
42 years ago in 1984, Ronald Reagan signed the National Minimum Drinking Age Bill, raising the legal drinking age to 21.
And thank goodness for that, because before 1984, the legal drinking age was like 12.
No.
All right.
It was 18.
Oh, yeah. It's 18.
Right?
That was close.
59 years ago in 1967, Jimi Hendrix dropped out as the opening act for the Monkees after their fans failed to appreciate his musical genius. To his credit, he made it through 7 of their tour dates before he'd had enough.
Can you imagine being Jimi Hendrix and having to open for the Monkees?
No.
Come on.
How did that happen?
I don't know. Must have been really early in his career.
I guess. 71 years ago in 1955, Disneyland opened in Anaheim, California.
Yeah.
That's one I haven't been to.
Have you been to Orlando?
Yes.
Yeah, I've been to that one too. I despise Disneyland.
Disney World.
World, whatever. Land, world, universe. We did like a week in Orlando with the kids and went to see just about everything there is to see. And Disneyland, for me, was the worst of it. Mainly because you feel like they have their hands in your wallet the entire time you're there. You go and you check in and they take your wallet and they give you back your library card and they tell you to have a nice day. And then every ride ends in a gift shop.
Yep.
Every freaking ride ends in a gift shop. And I'm like, no, we're just hanging out. We're like, oh, we're hungry. Let's get the kids some food. Hamburgers, hot dogs, $20 each. Come on.
And there's nothing you can do about it.
Nothing.
Because you're not allowed to bring food in, are you?
No. Are you kidding? No, they're not going to have that. My favorite part was the kids were so excited to go on Space Mountain. We read about it and they were like, oh my God, can't wait for Space Mountain. They love roller coasters. So we got the express pass for Space Mountain. Even though we had the express pass, we still had to stand in line for about 20 minutes or so. Then we got to the front of the line and the ride broke.
Oh.
Yeah, it was broke for like 2 hours. Yeah. Happiest place on earth, my ass, Disneyland. World, whatever. Off.
Tell us how you really feel, Mark. I wasn't quite sure.
Those are your FPBs and OTDs for July the 17th.
Whether you want a sit-down meal or a grab-and-go, Pat's Pizza in Auburn offers delicious sandwiches, pasta, salads, and pizza at family-friendly prices. Pat's Pizza, serving the LA area since 1985. Open daily from 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. at 85 Center Street in Auburn. Online at patsauburn.com.
And now we welcome our guest into the studio for this Ruper's Beverage and Redemption Tasting Tales Friday. It is a Tides and Vibes cocktail, Espresso Martini. This is made with vodka. It is 7% ABV. Pam and I each have our own 12-ounce can, or 355 milliliters, for you folks visiting from across the pond. So they described this as the Espresso Martini perfected. According to 1820 Brands, they said, we'll be the first to admit we didn't want to rush this one. It took us over 1.5 years of tireless testing and refining to get our Espresso Martini exactly where it needed to be. We started with the real stuff, 50 milligrams of smooth, nitrogen-infused cold brew for that signature velvety pour and a frothy head that holds up. Made with all natural ingredients and no shortcuts. It's a balanced, bar-quality cocktail that's ready whenever you are. It took quite a while to get it right, but we think you'll agree it's well worth the wait.
I am now very excited.
I thought that might get you excited. So...
Ooh, that was a good one.
All right, we doing this?
We're doing this. Cheers.
Cheers, Pam.
Clink.
Oh, that smells pretty good. Pam's digging it.
I mean, there aren't many espresso martinis I don't like, especially without the Baileys.
Out of all the ones we've tried, I think this might be my favorite.
It's less sweet than the last one we had, and I like that. It's definitely more coffee forward. Coffee, I almost said coffee.
Coffee forward. And by the way, folks, 1820 Brands, which makes this delicious beverage, is local. They are located in Portland.
38 Evergreen Drive, to be exact.
There you go. And their brands include Geary Brewing Company that makes Geary's beer, Belfast Bay Brewing Company, 1820 Brewing, Hop the Wave THC. They make THC and CBD infused beverages. And Tides and Vibes cocktails.
That THC HBD sounded like a TLC song.
CBD. OMG.
LOL.
And they also make Illuminate functional mocktails.
I just like the name Tides and Vibes.
It is tasty.
Yeah, this is very good. It's very, what would you say, Mark?
I would say quaffable.
Quaffable.
Yes.
It sure is. How much can we get this for at Ruper's right now, Mark?
So, Pam, you can go to your local Ruper's and get your Tides and Vibes for only $13.99 a 4-pack.
That's pretty reasonable because I pay that for one espresso martini while I'm out.
Plus tip.
Yes.
Yep.
Kevin also makes a really good espresso martini right at home. So, but on the go, I would definitely pick this up.
Yeah, this is really good.
It's getting better the more sips you take.
Yep.
Too.
It says nitro cold brew with a rich, silky foam and balanced finish for any vibe. Where rocky shores meet smooth sips. See what they did there?
I
Sips.
see, yes.
Yep, that's clever. And just a bit more on 1820 Brands, since it is a local Maine company. They say their mission is to craft high-quality beverages that give everyone a way to celebrate life on their own terms, from historic craft beers to non-alcoholic brews and hemp-derived THC drinks. We're proud to offer options that bring people together, whatever the moment calls for. Rooted in Maine and driven by purpose, we believe in better choices made with care. And you can find out more about 1820 Brands online at 1820brands.com.
I don't know for sure, but was Steve Robar at Fishbones last night?
I don't know.
And he's at Ruper's in Oxford today.
Okay.
And tomorrow at the Auburn location, Ruper's on Minot Ave.
Looking for a vehicle, but don't love the car shopping experience? At K&R Auto Sales on Center Street in Auburn, Frankie Campbell is known as your friend in the car business. That means no pressure, honest conversations, and helping you find the right vehicle for your budget and your life. Stop by K&R Auto Sales today and see how easy buying a car can feel when you've got a friend on your side. More than half of Americans are posting less on social media.
Yeah, I'm part of that half.
Me too. A new survey from a privacy company found that 55% of Americans say maintaining their social media presence now feels more like work instead of fun. More than half say they're posting less than they did 5 years ago, and many are being much more selective about what they share. Mm-hmm. The biggest reason people are pulling back, you guessed it, political arguments. Endless doom scrolling and concerns about privacy. The survey also found that younger adults are feeling the pressure the most, with Gen Z most likely to say social media has become exhausting. This is encouraging, this news, I think.
Yeah, you like that?
Well, especially since the younger generation is starting to shy away from it.
Yeah.
We've experienced life without technology and life with.
Yeah.
The kids today, they don't know any different. Put the damn phone
Kids
down.
these days.
Kids today, I tell you. Where's that cloud I was yelling at?
That weather yesterday.
That was crazy, right?
It was crazy.
It was
like the wind picked up out of nowhere. The sun was shining on one side of the sky, and then there was dark, ominous clouds on the other, and the wind just picked up out of nowhere. We have so many branches falling in our yard and on our roof and everywhere, the driveway. I'm like, oh, we need to do yard cleanup.
Yep, my son had a tree fall 10 feet from his house.
Oh.
So I got to go over there with a chainsaw tomorrow and clean that thing up.
Whoa, that's a big tree. It's a big one.
Right by the bird feeders. He sent that picture, and I was like, do you want me to come over with some implements of destruction? He's like, yes, please.
That's why I sent you the picture.
That's right. All right, Pam, I got 3 things you should always wash your hands for after touching.
Can I guess some of them?
Of course. Is your first guess everything?
So my first 2 really were elevator buttons or stairway rails.
Mm-hmm.
Like public stairway rails.
Yep, I would agree with both of those.
I literally will push an elevator button with my knuckle.
Yep,
it immediately just feels gross to me. And same with stairway. If I accidentally put my hand on a public stairway rail, I'm like, oh. I'm like, give me my hand sanitizer. I don't know who scratched their butt and put their hand on there. Or worse.
Oh, no. According to this survey, and this I think goes along with your elevator example, touch screens and pin pads. Things like an ATM or ordering at a tablet at a restaurant or a coffee shop, or doing self-checkout, or punching in your phone number at the grocery store. The other, and this one I think of every time, is grocery cart handles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. A lot of different hands touch those things every day, and some of those hands are, unwashed and have been handling raw meat packages well, or have been taking care of sick children.
All those things.
All the things. And the last one is your phone. You take it with you everywhere, and it's picking up germs all along the way, from the bathroom to the gym. Chances are you're not cleaning it that often.
No, I wipe mine down with a Lysol wipe about weekly. I literally take the case off, wipe inside the case, clean my phone, and out. Because I will literally pick up my own phone and be like, this is gross.
Yeah. We'll end with this one. It's called Type 2 Fun. Have you ever heard of that term, Type 2 Fun?
I think so.
You know what it means?
No.
It's when you have fond memories of something that was actually miserable while it was happening.
No, I never would have guessed that's what it meant. I kind of thought it meant watching other people have fun and enjoying that versus participating in the fun.
Secondhand fun. Yeah.
Sometimes that's me. I'm like, I don't want to associate or talk to people right now. I'm just enjoying watching people from a distance.
Yeah.
Love people watching.
So
a
couple of examples they give is like running a marathon. Have you ever run a marathon?
No, I will never run I have no desire to run a marathon. I like to run 5Ks, 10Ks. That's probably as long as I'll go. I've debated on half marathons, but I just, it's
a commitment.
Yeah.
My goodness, yeah.
And it's not enjoyable.
I can agree. I'll agree with you there. I won't say I ran a marathon. I will say I finished a marathon.
So you stopped and walked?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
From mile 20 to 26, I could have died easily. The only thing that kept me going.
How many times were you like, I just want to end it? Like
every mile after 13.
Every mile. That's miserable. That's only halfway.
Right, because that's up until that point, that's all I did. I did like 4 half marathons before my marathon.
And you never tried to run full 26 before?
And I didn't train.
Oh, jeez.
I know, Pam.
Mark.
I'm not very...
No wonder you were miserable. And
prior to the marathon, I had never run more than 15 miles. So obviously, I wasn't going into it with a lot of confidence. However, because I did it in New Orleans, that made it, I think, much better. As far as you want to talk, you want to talk.
It's muggy and hot, and
that was fine too. But it was such a party atmosphere.
Yeah, there's a lot of hype.
Yeah, and when you're in a marathon, if you put your name on your shirt or whatever, like people cheer for you and they yell your name out. So I did that. And I'm like, I'm going to need all the help I can get.
100%. And that does go a long way.
It does.
It 100% goes a long way. That is the only thing I like about the Beach to Beacon.
Yeah.
Because
so supportive.
People are just lined up through the entire course. There isn't a part of the course that people are not standing next to the road cheering you on.
Yeah.
What I hate about the Beach to Beacon is there's so many runners that you always feel like you're running in a crowd, and I don't like that. When I'm running in any other race, I have so much space.
Yep.
Beach to Beacon, you do not. And if I want to pass someone or if someone wants to pass me, I don't want to feel like I'm in the way. I don't want to feel like I got to how do I navigate getting by this person? Ugh.
Right.
I don't want that added focus to be part of the race.
I agree. I've done the Beach to Beacon a handful of times, and I think there's like 6,000 runners for the Beach to Beacon, and it's only a 6.2 mile race. Only. Yeah,
uphill.
So that's both ways. That's what got me through the last 6 miles of the marathon was like, it's different if people are calling out your number or they're like, hey, in the white shirt, go.
Yeah.
Whatever. But if they're saying your name, and I had runners behind me going, come on, Mark, let's do this.
Yeah.
So that helped out a lot. But that was definitely type 2 fun because I was not having a great time.
But you're glad you did it.
I am.
You look back on it and you're like...
It was a great time.
That was cool.
We spent like 4 days in New Orleans.
Yeah. That's one place I've never been, and I feel like I need to go.
I was wearing one of those digital trackers, so every time I passed a certain point, like Sherry would get a notification, and I got to see her on the course.
Yeah, that's awesome.
That was pretty cool. So yeah, had a great time, and it was type 2 fun for the definitely the second half of the marathon.
I think I remember you telling this story. You did stop and use a porta potty, right?
Yeah. And that's when I became one of the people who say, if you've ever complained about the conditions of a porta potty, you didn't have to use it that bad. Because at that particular time,
That's all you had.
that's all I had, and I was so grateful. When I opened that door, it was a horror show. But I was like, I'm so grateful and so disgusted at the same time, but this has to happen.
Did you eat any kind of Gatorade has like gummies and
Yeah, I had a bunch of those. They were like gels.
Yeah.
So I was prepared that way. I never felt I felt depleted physically. I didn't feel depleted nutritionally.
Yeah.
If that makes any sense.
Yeah, see, I have never run more. I think 8 miles is the furthest I've run. It was fine because I was running a lot at that time, and 8 miles felt fine.
Yeah.
I felt fine. No big deal. But I'm like 26.
I had a friend that I had
Long
a friend
effing way.
It's like, I get tired driving 26 miles.
I was going to say, what is 26 miles from here? That's a long way.
Yeah, so that is type 2 fun. The other example they give is moving day.
Moving. No, I don't look back on moving and enjoy that. I'm like, I never want to do that again. No.
All right.
Absolutely not.
So those are some examples of type 2 fun, everybody. So now you have a new term that you can use at work and with your friends and family.
Moving is not one of those things for me. I understand the marathon thing, but not moving. Nope. Driving, my road trips to and from Texas. I liked those. I honestly, just me and Lydia in a car and just nothingness. I have no one to think about but her and I, and sleep in my car if I want, or I can get a hotel. I don't need to run it by.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, if I'm going to travel long distances, I would much rather be alone than with someone else. Some of my fondest memories in comedy are sleeping in my car in the dead of winter.
Oh, no.
Because that's what I felt I had to do.
Yeah.
I need to take these gigs. I need to go to these cities, and I need to get myself out there. In the dead of winter, I'd crank the heat in my car in the parking lot of whatever rest stop I was in and sleep until I woke up because I was so cold, and then repeat until
Bring a blanket with you?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I was prepared. I had food.
They have
waters.
those rated sleeping bags that.
Yeah. Well, I'm not very bright, Pam. So, I'd have blankets and a pillow and stuff, and I'd sleep in the back seat. But I never minded it, though. I felt that that's something I had to go through to get to where I wanted to be.
Right.
So, anywho, if you have any more examples of type 2 fun, please let us know.
I would love to hear other people's type 2 fun. What was miserable, but you look back on it with fond memories? Past relationship?
Oh.
Dirigo Federal Credit Union is proud to call Lewiston Auburn home. Whether you're buying a house, saving for the future, or growing your business, we're here for you, right where you live. Visit dirigofcu.com and feel the difference of a credit union that truly knows LA.
All right, Pam, I think it is time to give our rating.
Is it?
Is
How
it
much
not?
of this? Yeah, it is, okay. I'm sure, but I got a lot of this left.
Well, you're here for a bit.
I am here for a little bit.
It is time to give our rating for Tides and Vibes Cocktails Espresso Martini.
I want to put a little note. I'm not comparing this to a real espresso martini. This is a canned espresso martini. I give it a 5 all day long.
Wow.
This is a really good espresso martini in a can, buying it like this. I mean, it doesn't compare to Kevin's espresso, where he fresh presses an espresso shot and makes it homemade and all of that. For a single serving, purchasing at the store on the go, 5 all day long.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I was not expecting that from you.
No? That's what I mean. I'm not comparing it to, but I do have high expectations for especially espresso martinis. But really, my first sip, I will say, the first sip, I was kind of like, ooh, I can kind of taste the aluminum, the can part, which I feel like in any beverage you buy in a can and then you taste it in a bottle, you can taste the difference.
Right.
But I think that was more the coffee acidity that I was tasting or it was pulling from. I'm not sure. But second, third sip, it went away. I didn't really get that anymore. It was just the initial sip. So,
All right. A perfect score from Pam. And I will give this a 4.5. The more I drink it, the more I like it. But I have noticed that there is just a hint of bitterness on the back end.
let's see, that's what I like.
That's what you like?
I like the
Okay.
bitterness. I would have scored it lower if it was sweet on the end.
Okay.
Because that sticks to me more than the bitterness.
All right.
I
so
like the
I'm not
coffee
speaking
bitterness.
out of school here. There is a hint of bitterness.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Very well done, Tides and Vibes Cocktails. Get your Espresso Martini cocktail over at your local Ruper's for only $13.99 a 4-pack.
I will put in another footnote, though.
Sure.
I didn't get any foam. I don't know what they're talking about with rich, silky foam. Like, I even tried to shake mine up a little bit to get a foam. There wasn't any. So if you're expecting foam from reading the label,
All right. Still a 5?
it's still a 5.
All right.
I wasn't expecting the foam, to be honest. Even though I read it, I was like, yeah, sure.
Okay. We're going to end now before Pam starts taking stars away.
Now it's a 5.
Thanks to Ruper's Beverage and Redemption for sponsoring today's episode. And if you'd like to be part of the Lydia's Lunch Bunch advertising family, reach out to Pam Ashby via email at pam@lydiamediallc.com. Have a great weekend.